Hey, folks. Oh, yeah. Hello. Hey, my name's...
But a month to you.
No. Middle of the
Middle of the month, then.
middle of the month. Hey, my name is Mike Raso, and I'm here with the whole gang for the Film Photography Podcast. Leslie Lazenby is here.
Hello.
Trev Lee.
Hey.
Oh,
I just sent
probably
you.
Trackman.
No.
Oh, Owen McCafferty.
Moin.
And Mr. Matt Marrash.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
You know, this is a great topic. Prince. We don't talk about Prince enough since
R.I.P.
he's passed. You know, I mean, people. I've never really dug his music that much, but people are really into Prince.
Come
Yes.
on, man. You got to appreciate that guitar playing.
So Prince, Prints, just joking around. It's not even that funny.
Usually
Get
isn't.
those coffee beans away from him.
But you know, as far as like everyone's like getting their scans, da 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 da. But people are not thinking enough about Prince. And Trev has some thoughts about Prince.
Yeah, I figured it'd be a fun thing to talk about,
Yes.
especially since Matt also does a lot of enlargements, like wet prints and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
then I was going to talk about, printing your work from the scan, even though, like when I'm talking about the darkroom, we're still printing on silver gelatin paper. It's just
Yeah, a lot of services still offer wet prints from digital. It's
it's just
have a good
RC
look.
paper.
Yeah.
yeah, which is really convenient because you can do it from the scan. You could do it.
he's wasting your tape.
Do it from a scan, digital, anything really. But something that has been cool recently is just that, over the years of getting everything scanned, once I started printing more and talking more about prints, it makes you appreciate photos. Looking at like my scans and, a lot of times you think about what would work on social media. Mm-hmm. And then you get something printed and you're like, wow, I love that photo. I didn't like it in any other way. It brought it to life.
I actually would tell customers that you're going to learn more about how to operate your camera when you start making prints. Because you're going to say, or, I shot one on F8, one on whatever. You'll learn more about your camera than you ever thought you would when you make your prints.
And having a bunch of prints ready, you evaluate your photography differently. When there's a physical print there, you can lay them out. You can make an album. You can
And
just
every
see
print,
it.
I always said, every print has its size.
Yes. Not everything looks great the same size.
You print this in contact sheet or 5x7. Love this. You make 11 by 14. It's like, okay, no.
Yep.
It's not the right size.
Yep.
It's not the right paper choice. It's not the right surface.
And I think it really makes you appreciate the different formats too.
Yes,
I mean,
absolutely.
I mainly shoot 35 millimeter, but then I would, print something from a Pentax 6.7 and just my mind's blown by the resolution. But then also you start realizing what you actually need because, we talked about the Pentax 17 in the past and I have 11 by 14 prints from the Pentax 17 and they look great. So, it just depends on, like, a lot of times you could think that a half frame might not be enough for you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But like if you're sharing only on social media and then you realize that you could still print it at 11 by 14, you're like, maybe it is enough, especially
Exactly.
35 millimeter.
Yeah, what are you doing with it?
Yeah. You can obviously, at the darkroom, you can order proof prints but a lot of times I recommend, once they get their photos, like their scans to make prints.
Pick the good ones.
Yeah, pick the good ones, print them, especially black and white. I think the black and white is it's something that's uncommon, especially the black and white RC fiber or RC black and white paper is just not as common these days. A lot of times,
Very few services
like
offer
dye sub or inkjet and stuff like that. And those black and white prints, which is really cool, is when you look at them in artificial light versus sunlight, they're not like changing tonality.
Yeah.
And they're not going like green in one light. And it's really cool. Like I have this photo of my daughter. But yeah, it's been fun. I think like even like when you think about the sheer volume of photos that are taken, like if I ask you to find a certain photo from like 3 years ago, you start digging through your phone.
Yep.
You might not
It's first
find
place
it.
people reach. Yeah.
So, like, I often think about all the photos that I take of my daughter, my family, and, like, someday, if someone wants to see photos I took down the line, it's like they won't know how to dig through my Lightroom catalog or
Flickr.
go through stuff or pull, like, a low res off of Instagram or something. It's like they'll flip through prints.
Yeah.
And, like, that would be... Like that will probably be more accessible. I think about oftentimes with the prints that I save are the ones someday someone might see, but not scans.
It's why this era in photography is called the digital dark age.
Absolutely.
Because there's just a lot of digital images that simply will not exist.
I use Flickr.com.
Folks, we're not sponsored. Mike just this is his
So
thing.
I
like,
still see
our
a great...
sponsor's Corn Nuts.
When I want to find a photo, I'll type in, I'll think, okay, Canon 81. I'll type in a keyword I put in. That photo will come up on Flickr and have all the data that I entered. I'll even know where to locate my negative based upon when it was shot.
Every episode, you have the same conversation every episode.
Flickr.com is the most
sponsor this man.
Should.
Flickr is FLICKR is the most amazing site to store your film.
They don't even have sponsors. They don't have two dimes to
I
work
know.
together. I mean,
They don't probably even have anyone. They probably have one person there. If
Well,
they
they're
even,
technically supposed to go like dead, like I think a year ago, and then
Smug Mug bought them.
Yeah.
and then they were brought back to life. This is what I was talking about that I love.
Oh, okay.
Printed.
Is that on Flickr?
Just the print. Yeah, I just have a picture of the print on
No,
Flickr,
you don't.
but
are
not
you
the
on Blue
file.
Sky?
No, he's not on Flickr.
No,
People just like.
I want to like connect with two people there, but I have.
Okay.
Just kidding. I'm just messing.
So what was this
Do you know how
shot?
many film photographers on Blue Sky?
What did you shoot this on?
That is T-Max P3200.
Oh.
Oh.
That's shot with the Canon Nifty 50.
You shot it at box speed, 32?
Yeah. Oh,
Pretty tight
1600.
grain for 3200.
Oh, that film has finer grain sometimes than Tri-X if like it's amazing. Because I mean it's
No, with the right processing,
Yeah.
Because Tri-X, if you use it with like a Rodinal or something, it can go really green. Yeah, this is pretty
yes.
tight stuff, especially if
it's-
you use it with the recommended
it's
developers.
native 800 ISO film too.
Right.
Like a
But of course, somebody sees 32 and like, we're sending 6400 through it. Yeah.
and it's not.
I've done
it's-
worse.
It's not the same as like a Delta 3200, which has
No.
way chunkier.
I do
grain.
not like
Oh.
Delta 32.
I like it in 120.
What
I just
size
don't
is
like
that
it.
print?
That's 8x12. That's my favorite size. The print for 35 millimeter because it's the same. You don't have to
Okay.
crop
You
it.
don't lose anything. Yeah.
That's A4.
I don't know.
Isn't that the international designation for that size? A4?
No, that's 912, isn't it?
Maybe. Well, let's see.
Here, there's Tri-X. This is Tri-X. That's fine. But this is not this is color paper. But so you can see it is finer.
So what's the
But
purpose
still.
of printing that on color paper?
Well, some places won't offer
Some
black and
won't.
white silver gelatin prints,
Right.
And they'll still RA print. And this one, it's like Trev said that the true black and white prints may not have a color cast in the light that you're using, but this will look different in like pure daylight. Versus,
That was a test, yeah. That one, it looks good,
This
but
one's pretty good, but you can
Yeah.
see a little bit of a yellowing, like a yellowy green.
The back of it reminds me of. You remember Kodak Royal paper?
It does, yeah.
Same logo, almost.
Very
Same
similar,
color, champagne
yeah.
style, which was great paper.
Yeah.
Actually, I think they still make that paper, don't they? Kodak Royal.
They might. I'm still big on getting proofs made. So even when I do my film weddings, Mike, the last one I did in May, we shot on medium format. So we ended up having 30 rolls worth of 6x7 proofed back. So I got these adorable little 4x5 RA4 proofs, and personally, the way the Quick Lab scan interpreted it, where the color was kind of yeah. So I ended up rescanning like all of that stuff, but the bride and groom didn't care because like, oh my god, these are for us. This is so special. Like they were flipping out, and the best part was I had those proofs back to them. I don't know, within like a week and a half.
Right.
So they were like, "Oh my god, this is so soon. We haven't even left for honeymoon yet." You know.
well, that's another thing too. I mean, with prints, no one's going to see the technical stuff. Like a lot of times, when I shoot stuff with family,
They just care about the moment. Yeah.
I'll just get color prints because they're cheaper, and like I'll sell true black and white prints on, but not like if I'm just giving them out, I'll do the color ones.
Yeah.
And like I'll shoot a roll at like a family thing, get some prints, and then next time I see my parents, give it to them.
They love
And-
that.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then you can just all I have to do is frame it.
How often do you print?
Probably once a month.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
So I sell prints on the website, and it's about 50-50. Prints that I make versus prints that are either already made or being sent off to my finishing labs for it. Because a few of them, unfortunately, are from negatives that just cannot be printed, like my infrareds that are kind of foggy or colored that I don't have the capability to print myself. But yeah, it's about 50-50, and it's more than once a month, but it's crazy. Prints are actually
if you shoot 10 rolls,
Uh-huh.
probably print about 5 of them.
No, probably less, because this is like over time, and a lot of my prints are from like the large format stuff over the years, so keeper rate's probably lower than that. Well, not even keeper rate, but like which ones am I selling and offering for sale? A very small
But you're not
minority.
printing out, like snapshots.
For like family stuff, yes. So like I just actually the GW 670, I did a family event. I shot 2 rolls of Portrait 400, and I got those developed, scan, and then I got 2 sets of proofs, so I could give it to the my cousin who hosted. So he had some of the family and everything, and then my uncle, it was his 50th anniversary, so I gave him some extra proofs from that. But it's easy. It's a couple bucks more,
Right.
and now you've got like extra brownie points with the family. Yeah.
You print? When's the last time you printed photos? I mean, not yourself, but I mean, got photos printed.
Clark Color Lab.
Get the hell out of here.
Really? No. Really?
10 years ago.
Wow.
Been a long time.
Okay. I get all my rolls printed.
You do?
Yeah, if they're snapshots.
Yeah.
Yeah, you printed some from the last time, right?
Yeah.
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 And so you
I
sent
just
photos.
contacted everything.
It's good policy.
A roll, made a contact sheet,
And then printed
and
what
that
you wanted.
followed it. And the decisions were made then.
And what I
Unless
love-
it's family stuff, and then typically it's 2 up, like Matt said. And
Because I'm a photo album guy. Like I have a library of photo albums, so print everything out.
That's what
Got a
we
lot of
often
safety
recommend
binders.
people- I buy the
Yes.
5x7 photo albums, and Stevie has a book that's Stevie Photos, and then we have a book that's like, so she has photos that she took that we'll print, and she puts them in. We have ones that I've done. We have a family one, so it's just like they're labeled, and as I get prints, we slip them in.
When I
Stevie gets to
have
show
like friends
them.
over, and I like bring out they're like so excited to see the photo album.
Well, that's another thing too. If you ever want to show people your photos in person,
Yeah.
the attention span with handing them prints is way longer than handing them a tablet or a
Yeah,
phone.
they'll flip through and
Yeah,
then get
just like,
bored.
here, look at my phone.
Yeah.
Flip through. But if you hand them prints or like an album, it's like people really
event.
appreciate
It's
it.
like
Yeah,
an
it's something
experience.
different.
Slides feel like a little bit more of a captive audience, though, because they
for
set it
sure.
up and
really
Turn
not
off the
captive.
lights.
yeah, oh,
Sit
shit, I
over
can't
there.
leave. Yeah,
Exactly.
When I get so every year at the end of the year, I bring my photo albums to my parents' house on New Year's Eve, and I bring all the movie film I've shot that year. And we do like a whole viewing. That's our New Year's Eve celebration.
You know who hosts a slide night at least once a year?
Stephen Takas.
Damn right.
Really?
We go over to Takis's house, and he's got the 8mm projector, the 16mm projector, and the Dig projector. Of course, you knew
But he
right
doesn't
away.
do slides? Like 35 slides?
No,
Movie film.
just move. Well, because he's got the movie projector.
What is he showing?
He's showing. So all the friends that are there, most of us are creatives, so we share our latest work.
Okay.
And then little shorts, or if somebody picked one up at a car boot sale, we'll play whatever's on there. So sometimes it's other people's own movies.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a whole party,
Yeah.
And speaking of
There's a
prints,
bar down there. Yeah,
Have you had any of your stuff printed?
just the
motion-
E6.
motion film?
I haven't done. So I really want to get a final print made from some of my edited stuff, but I haven't had it done
I'm
yet.
going to do it, all the footage from my wedding in May, I'm going to have it printed.
Nice. You just Color Lab or who?
No, it's Super 8. I'm going to send it over to Anda.
Oh, Andic's gonna do it. Okay, they're some of the best printing in all of Europe.
From a digital file?
No, from a film file. But
Oh.
I don't know that they'll do. I don't think they can do digital. I don't know if anybody can do digital.
They can do digital.
To Super 8?
Yes, that's one of their funky services that they offer. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I knew they could do
But-
prints optical prints, and they do sound striping on Super 8.
But what I don't know is if they do it as like an everyday service or if it's like a commercial service. Yeah.
Well, we turned it back to movies.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay. It's going to happen every show.
I wouldn't ride on that. Oh, okay.
So what else about prints? What else?
I mean, that's pretty much it. I just think that if you are, avidly, like often taking photos on film or even digital, I mean, I think there's something special about getting your stuff printed. I even I got an iPhone photo that I took of Stevie she was jumping on a trampoline and the static put her hair up and all I had on me was my iPhone and I took it and printed it on the black and white paper, which is funny. Her eyes went jet black because color doesn't translate that well and I didn't edit it to make it look any better.
It's amazing how people have tens of thousands of photos on their iPhone, iCloud, and I always think to myself so when you die, where do those photos come
Digital dark ages.
Digital dark
gone.
age.
I inherit, obviously as a family historian, I inherit all the family photos. I have everything cataloged and but what about all the what happens?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that's iPhones, the photos on your iPhone are a really great example because you'll look through all of them and they're just a dime a dozen. Right. But there's some that when you print them, anything that's a good moment. Obviously the photo of Stevie with the static hair, technically speaking, is not the best photo, but it's a great moment.
Right.
And printing will really bring that out. And I think even if you have a photo that doesn't nail focus or if it's a good moment, it means so much more printed, even bigger. Even if it's a 5x7, it's still bigger than your iPhone.
And at the end of the day, printing and digital storage kind of are eternal topics here on FPP. We always end up bringing them up. Technically, printing your work is the cheapest backup you could do.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it is. You price it out.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Here's my beef. When are they going to bring back 3.5 by 3.5 and 3.5 by 4?
Miller's does 3.5 by 4.
They do?
Yeah.
Oh. Nobody does 3.5.
I think the smallest they do is 4x4.
Yeah.
And what camera is putting that image on?
3.5 by 3.5 was the standard for Kodak.
Okay.
126.
Yeah.
Oh.
126, 620, 127. That was
127, yeah.
And then it just went away. They're old, but they're really nice photo albums, and they're all 3.5 by 3.5.
You get really snazzy and put a white border on it and date it too. Have you done that?
So I have found a font that matches Kodak's original.
Lovely.
Yes. And I have a deckler to
Yes.
deckle the edges.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I have no life. I don't have any friends or anything. So.
Do you know Paco prints?
No. Tony Paco?
No, nope.
Paco print.
They were maybe 35 too, but they were 3x3s.
We're bounded.
They were together,
staples, right?
but no, one big clip thing. You could take it apart and you could have on the outside the lab's name on it, and they were delivered that way. But you could also tear them off and give them to someone.
Those are sweet.
In fact,
Yeah.
I have one. They weren't three. They were landscape 3.5 by 4.
No, 3.5 by 5. That's the
Yeah,
postcard.
3.5 by
Yeah.
5. Mhm.
and it's a comb bound. But again,
Oh
you can
yes,
rip
some of
them
those
out.
were.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can rip them out. Very cool. And that, that's the kind of thing I miss about photo finishing. I even thinking back to cabinet cards
Oh.
from the 19th century and early 20th century. I mean, they're beautiful. God, they're so nobody does stuff like that anymore.
In the lab, I mean, it's the same format, but what type of film gets printed the most? I'm talking format, but it's 35 millimeter. It's disposable cameras. We have more people print disposable cameras from proof prints.
Right.
Proof prints, which is either for us, it's 4 or 5 inch. So 4x7, 4x5, or 5x7. That's probably a good chunk, the vast majority of
Why
the
do you
proof
think that
prints.
is? Is it more because people I see them a lot at weddings or they'll lay out?
It's probably a lot that, but I think we see a lot of younger generation shooting disposable cameras or single use cameras, and I think a lot of that is just them. They're so young, they don't remember anything. They don't remember film. Film was it's always been digital, it's so different to shoot a disposable camera than their iPhone. And then when they think I think a lot of people that are new, sometimes we have them asking, So like by prints, am I getting scans? Or by scans, am I getting prints? Like they don't even know the terminology. Sometimes they're like, "Oh, well, if you get a
so
scan,
foreign." Yeah,
it's so foreign." So we're like, if you get a scan, you're getting the digital thing, and then you can add on prints. And I think sometimes actually people don't know, so they accidentally order prints, and it's a happy accident because they're like all pumped, like I didn't mean to.
that happened at Midwest once they started offering film developing, especially from the one-time use disposable cameras. Is they would say, "Well, no, I just want the prints." Well, we have to scan it to get the print. So here's the package, for that. So it usually just lends itself to that, unless they have like 30, and they're like, "Oh God, that's too expensive."
Photo labs. Remember they used to have like the leatherette print case.
Sure.
And so like if you went to like Drug Mart or Revco, you got the paper. But if you went to like Giant Eagle or Kroger's, you got the leatherette print case.
Ooh,
those were the days. Everything's crappy now.
I also think that
Sounds like my mother.
With disposable
crappy now.
cameras, one of the reasons why people might come back to printing them is because what we're talking about, it's not always like super technical. Like a print will make a good moment. Like it just will do it justice.
Right.
So like a lot of people that are shooting with disposable cameras, when they're taking it, they're not thinking about focus. They're not thinking about exposure. They're just like, the flash is on, they're close. Take it. Yeah, right. And like, so I think a lot of times they're capturing moments that maybe are a little bit more natural or candid, I guess. Yeah.
Has anybody ever had the pleasure of having their contact sheets enlarged and printed? Those are so nice.
Yeah.
So what do you mean? Like taking your 8x10 contact?
But they'll make
a big print out of it.
So this is a few shows ago we were talking about like I think we were talking about some like RA printing and like who does it. Very few labs even do that, but even rarer because they have to. This is a hand printing process. You're not sending this through anything unless I guess you could do a big digital scan and then send it. But no, I'm talking about hand and like this. So they probably have an 8x10 enlarger.
I think Meteor did it.
So
in Michigan, Meteor
was it Titan?
offered.
Wait, so
was it Titan? Oh, it was Meteor. Okay.
Meteor.
How do you do this? How do you take you're enlarging the
You're loading up the negatives
negative
in an
sheet or
8x10
whatever.
holder, and you're enlarging it. So the place that I got it done, I only got it done twice, and I wish I would have done it more. Prowse Productions in Rochester, right around the corner from the Kodak plant. But Edgar Prowse, he would hand load those in.
They're still there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. They screwed up a friend's film a while ago, so I don't send stuff there as much. No, I'm just being honest.
No, it happens.
It happens, but you know what? They were up front.
He screws up film all the time.
Yeah.
Son of a
How's
bitch.
the darkroom.com? Does it screw up film once in a while? Trev?
Never, but you guys are always sending us screwed up films. So it's that's
but-
what customers say.
But so Prowse would load it up into his. He has an 8x10 large. I went to Rochester a few years ago, and I saw the whole process. Like he toured me through, and he loaded an 8x10 enlarger, and then he could enlarge it to either 16x20 or 20x24. And when you have a medium format color negative enlarged onto, it's just like that's something to behold. Like it's amazing. They're so beautiful. I don't know if he does the because he advertised it, but I have to check the site. But it's if you check out Prowse Productions, and it was 4photolab.com. So the number 4photolab.com. But it's awesome. Leslie, have you ever seen an enlarged contact sheet?
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, and your mic was
But
off.
they were
by the
done
way.
by
Get out of
Meteor.
Yeah, not the whole show. Part of the show. Sorry.
We always used to say you're
kidding
starting
me?
prints or getting it in digital.
Oh.
You do not need anything except your eye to see a print. You don't need any electric source to turn a computer on, a phone, or anything. All you need is a little bit of light in your eye. The most basic is the most preserved or protected, maybe,
Right.
type of thing. Yeah, like
Less
Trev
dependencies.
said,
Yeah.
Trev said, making the prints is what's going to really last.
Okay.
And how should you store those prints? Should we just leave them out in the open all the time?
Oh, sure.
In the sun.
Yeah,
in
Yeah.
the sun.
I put mine in the garage on the floor.
I like
there we
tape
go.
them face out of a window
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
With
too.
double-sided tape?
That is good too.
on the front
Yeah.
of the print.
And I have also left them in the back seat of my car, the car that sits out all the time.
It would curl. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you like
Gets
circular
the
prints,
aged, aged look. Yeah.
Aged look.
tube prints. I typically just have like a nice box, like a few different boxes. I do large prints, color black and white, separate, and then small prints, miscellaneous. But
Okay. What else?
I got nothing.
Get your
Doesn't
stuff.
matter. My mic
Cut his
doesn't work
mic.
anymore.
Get your stuff printed.
That's
Get
right.
your
Get your
stuff
stuff printed.
Yep.
Dot matrix.
Hey, when we come back, we're going to be talking about the Konica Submarine.
No, that's next show. We've already talked about me.
What-
We talked
Oh,
about
paying your
paying your
dues.
dues.
So we should end this show.
So I've got to send the word out and
do we?
get that camera up above water.
Okay, I've got our Kodak film.
Okay.
Now what?
Oh, I don't know where to start.
Hey, here's an idea for Janet. A Kodak Pocket Instamatic camera. This is the newest, smallest one, the Pocket 10.
Oh, good.
Hey, let's take a look at that list.
You wanted something for your brother Mark.
Now they've discovered it, it's your turn. Make us your Christmas shopping headquarters. Come in and see all the Kodak Pocket Instamatic cameras. And the XL movie cameras, too. The Kodak movie cameras that take movies without movie lights. And brand new for Christmas, the talkies. With the new Kodak Ectosound movie cameras and beautiful Ectosound movie projectors. Sound movies. What a great family gift that would be.
How about the Kodak XL movie camera for your parents' trip? Hey, that's our list you're tearing up.
It's finished.
Hey, we're back.
Story of my life.
So Leslie has a very interesting camera that I've never heard of or knew existed. And the strange thing is, the thread of the last few shows is it's all, Konica is putting out. It's
I
always
know.
a Konica.
It's-
You're on a Konica kick.
I'm on a
Konica,
Konica
you've-
kick, and that continues.
Oh.
So take it away, Leslie.
And this is all insomnia induced, probably.
Oh, okay.
What I have here is called the Konica Submarine F.
F, I like that.
Another one in the series of why the heck are people paying these prices? But the Konica Submarine F is a sub-miniature camera. And I'm going to do a little sidebar. Just as a reminder, 35 millimeter is considered miniature format. 110 disc, 16 millimeter, that's cut for still frame or still cameras, are sub-miniature. They're smaller. And this terminology became the norm when 35 millimeter was introduced. And it was categorized as miniature compared to 127, 620, 120. Of course, that we went to the large format, and then we went to the matte format. And but it was a big deal in photo magazines or even labs. They would have signs that would say, or there'd be bold printing, "We sell miniature film," or "We develop miniature films," and because 35 really flew at that point. But the Submarine F, yes, is made by Konica. It is a small 110 film-sized underwater camera. Yes! With an optional detachable flash. And it came in two colors. It came in yellow, because we all live in a yellow submarine, and blue. And of course, the yellow was the most popular. This was intentional. When Konica decided to dip their feet, pun intended, into weatherproof, waterproof market, one of their goals was to make a simple, visual, appealing camera. Very much like I've mentioned before, the Konica Tomato. They made fun stuff, but they were real cameras. The Submarine is small. Mine is yellow. It's almost tube-shaped. It is not like put in a little plastic model of what a submarine would have looked like. It's not that. It pretty much just fits around the 110 cassette. And it does not have a viewfinder on the camera. What it has is a sports finder on top. And I would be disgusting to be around because every time I'd shoot this camera and flip it up, I always go up, periscope.
And you may have
You feel like
mentioned
it should have a periscope, right? Like,
Well, they could have made it a little more periscope.
yeah,
That would have been
flip
fun.
out.
this. You may
Yeah,
have mentioned this, but is this waterproof?
We'll get to
You
it.
can hear, okay.
Small yellow tube shaped, waterproof, and flip up viewfinder. No other rangefinder in the body. It almost crosses over into what we call the keychain type of cameras.
Yeah, I have a couple.
You know,
of
with,
those.
yeah.
Yes, I have a
And
110
some
that's
may
like that,
call it
yeah.
a toy camera, but it has some basic exposure controls. So I immediately eliminate it from toy camera category.
It's not a toy camera.
No.
It's not.
Mentioned it does take the 126 cartridge drop-in film.
126.
I'm sorry, 110.
110, okay.
Thank you. 110. And it advances the film on the bottom with a thumb wheel rather than that push-pull type that so many 110s used. And I think that was to keep it waterproof. So the two settings on it are cloud and sun.
that's all you need.
That's all you need. And info and specs are, they're again not easy to find. But I found an original box online. It was for the Japanese market, so I had to
The Google.
to translate it for me, which was excellent. It was the first and only specs that I found, and it has a 25.5 millimeter lens. The sun setting is an f8. The underwater or cloudy setting is a 4.5. Remember, there was no 400 ISO film when this came out. So, yeah, I kind of question some of these things, but minimum focus, 1 meter, 39 inches. No batteries for the camera.
Yes.
I mean,
That's cool.
the flash itself takes 2 AAAs. And often being in a damp environment, the contacts and the flashes,
Questionable.
Your flash has got some.
it's got some up in the flash tube itself, and then also for the flash contacts.
Oh, I got a question over there.
Whenever you're ready.
Ready?
Okay, so you said there's a sun and a cloud setting.
Yes, right here.
So is that because if you go underwater, you have less light?
That's right. You have to use the cloud.
So the cloud's only for underwater
or cloudy day.
or cloud. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't know if it was
Especially
yeah.
if you're limited to 100 ISO film, you're going to want that.
Yeah, they should have put a fish on there.
Yeah, I know. That's how I was wondering.
I
like-
assume you would probably use the flash underwater. You think, right?
I have to.
100%.
Yeah.
Have to.
100%. Yeah.
but you'd want your subject to be close, or yeah.
Hold
Yeah,
that thought.
Yeah.
It was sold as a waterproof camera. And here's my little sidebar again. Remember, waterproof can go underwater. Weatherproof is rain, snow,
Splashes.
because it can't take the pressure.
Doesn't have the seals. Yeah.
So the submarine has a depth of 3 meters or 9-ish feet. Underwater, this is not. It's
What if you bring
above
it
water.
in the Titan?
Time to wake this show up.
Pop goes the weasel.
Boom.
Yeah.
Like,
Sorry. Okay. yes.
ooh,
All this is caused by UFOs.
the flash was recommended for underwater use and the cloudy setting. The interesting thing is you could buy just the camera, or you
Oh.
could buy the nice little kit that had both of them together. I don't know when that camera was introduced or discontinued. I questioned at times, was it only for the Japanese market? But the writing on the outside's in English. I mean, that didn't always mean everything, but it looks like an 80s.
It
An
does.
80s version.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it is, another time I hate to use this word, it's rather rare. Rare. You know,
Like every eBay. Rare camera.
Rare camera.
This
It's
should be.
rather rare, but not eye-poppingly so.
Let me put it this way: it's so rare that the manual, just the manual, on eBay is selling for $60.
Sheesh.
We'll get to that. But you can almost always find one or two on the bay, but mostly they're blue and they do not have the flash. And who's going to want a submarine?
You gotta have a yellow submarine.
Gotta have a yellow
Why'd they make it in
submarine.
blue? You would drop it in a pool and never find
And
it.
you would never
Yeah,
find
that
it.
way you would never find that thing.
So there again, that instruction manual, that box, the flash, yellow, made it more desirable. Which, back to my original statement, why the heck are people paying these prices for this
What kind of prices?
$95 for that in blue with the
crappy
flash.
little thing? It was originally, I found an original price that was 7,560 yen, which would be about $51 today, but then it was about $10 to $13 US dollars. Sales today is you can find them around 35 sometimes.
Okay.
They're not
That's like-
necessarily, they may say they don't work or whatever, but they can go to $70 to $100. Add that manual, there's 160 right there. But in the last 6 months that I've been watching them, I've had this one a little bit longer than that. I think the prices have dropped a little bit, and maybe this is because it reflects our general economy. Because here's the wife in your head: kids need milk. They don't need more cameras.
They don't need 110 film.
Well, I don't need that. Yeah. All around, I've found it's fun. It is fun to use. It's not a serious camera. If you see one in yellow, dive in and pick it up. There you go. The Submarine.
Mickey.
Leslie,
Yes.
do you since you've been on this Konica kick,
Yes.
Konica kick.
there seems to be a common theme emerging amongst those, and that is just this very odd pricing that doesn't seem to really match the market. Do you think there's a Konica tax? It says Konica. It's just more expensive.
Konica tariff.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I don't.
'Cause
know.
that-
I've
they're
never
all
really
just so
heard of
inflated.
anybody, oh man,
I think
I love all those strange Konicas.
I
That's
think
all
it's
I
just that
collect.
they are
but
strange. They're different.
They are.
Could this,
Yeah.
Mike?
But
Could this
they've
be
been
a
around a
segment
long time,
rare
too.
but undesirable?
So
Oh,
would,
that's yeah.
would the equivalent be like? Because how old is that camera?
I don't know.
Probably
I'm
like
saying
30
the
years.
Looks
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
80s, early 90s.
So like that would be like 20 years from now finding like a mint Nissan Juke for like 10 grand.
If there's
You know
if
what
there-
I mean? Like people would be like, "Who's buying?"
if there's no juke haters, Trev is dead.
Does the flash work, Leslie? I saw a little corrosion.
Mine does not.
Okay.
Mine does not. I battered it up, but there's the little corrosion actually inside the tube.
There's someone out there.
I don't.
I have shot with it just available light, and this one, as I mentioned earlier with underwater cameras, this has a little bit of a haze on the inside.
Common in those dive
Yeah,
cameras. Yeah.
Yeah, it's between the lens and the outside glass. But I've shot with it,
The
but
Budweiser 110 camera yet?
got it.
You have it?
Oh yeah.
I wasn't
You know who?
sure.
You know who else has that?
They-
Jason
Code-
Kummerfeld has that.
They have.
And we did a post on it, and it got like 20,000 likes. So
Yeah, but everything you post gets 20,000 likes.
not that.
Transparent 110 camera?
There's some crazy ones out there.
Oh.
40 bucks?
Who makes it?
Konica.
Konica.
Calamar.
Calamar.
Good old
Good old
Calamar.
calamari.
Calamar. They made it for somebody else. So I'm gonna.
So if you guys have
that
a
off.
pool, grab your Konica Submarine, and you can get a blue one for what? Between
Maybe $35.
Don't lose it.
not bad, folks. Not bad at all. And the
A
wonderful,
great pool camera, wouldn't it?
and the
Yeah.
wonderful folks at Lomography are keeping 110 film alive.
They are. Get some Tiger.
That's what I tested this with.
Does the darkroom.com get 110 film in?
All the time, yeah.
Oh, it's a nice format. I love it.
I've still got my Voltron cam and my Nintendo cam. Yeah.
What do you own on 110, Trev?
I only have the Lomomatic. That's the only
Oh,
110
okay.
I have. Oh, no, I take that back. I have the Pentax Auto 110.
Oh, that's
Which is-
nice.
Oh, yeah.
The pancake or the hamburger?
What do you mean?
Well,
The,
did you
the
say-
design. Yeah.
No, I'm thinking. Did you say
You're thinking
Minolta or
Minolta.
Pentax?
Pentax.
Minolta offered two different.
So I have
love the
physically-
pancake.
I have all of
That's
the
what I had.
lenses.
Yeah.
The only thing is they have a battery issue where the thing that holds the two little batteries breaks, like the little wall, and then it doesn't
yes.
put enough pressure, and you have to like.
Stuff foil in it.
Aluminum
Yeah.
foil is the easiest way. Yeah.
But Stevie loves that camera, but mine's broken, so she just uses it for fun, like
Yes. Yeah.
as like joking around. Like there's no film in it.
You look up rare 110 cameras on eBay. It's crazy.
There's a
This is
Rolly one that's amazing.
Awada Koala Pocket 110, $495.
Oh my God.
I have 2 of those. I'm just kidding. Your face.
I'm not a.
Get on eBay.
I'm going to need another bucket.
Okay, well, hey, I think we're gonna hit the rickety road.
This camera comes in a cat food tin.
I have 2 of those as well.
That's it.
85 years
I'll
old.
get weak at 6 or 7 in the morning because I haven't been asleep yet, and it will be mine.
Kodak Galactica camera kit.
That's cool.
Oh,
That looks like
how much?
60.
I mean, I
How
bought
much?
2 of the kooky cameras.
How much?
Let's see. $179.
Way too much.
For 110?
Doesn't even come with a. Oh, it does come with a roll of film.
Oh well,
Well,
that's
geez,
it. That's
seals the
it.
deal.
Send
That
me,
seals the
send me
deal.
that link.
Bought it.
Yeah.
So Leslie, we could do the Queen and the group just bucket list next show.
Yes, we can.
Okay, and then
I'll do my lighting thing. Yeah.
lighting, and then Trev, you want to talk also group kind of film selection recommendations?
Yeah, I'm open to
Best film for summer light portraits? No.
You wanted to talk about that. It was because you wanted to bring up why people are so fascinated with the film comparisons.
Oh, yes, I do remember.
They are.
And like we on Instagram, there is nothing more predictable of like our type of post that will get more like people love them for some reason.
They do.
You know what it is, Mike? It's analysis paralysis. No, seriously, they don't want to shoot. They just want to like see what's out there.
Right.
They want to like overanalyze it.
It probably is that, but it's also all of us have shot so much film and we just have been exposed.
We take it for granted.
No.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know the difference between an Ektar and Portrait 160.
But I find this with just a lot of hobbies, not just photography. A lot of people that are newer to it, especially younger folks, they ask so many more questions that are answered more easily by just doing the thing because they're afraid to make the mistake because there's all this added expense now to all said hobbies versus maybe 10 years or 20 years ago. We get to talk about the history of that camera? All
So-
right,
And I've got the thing so I can actually hang it around your neck.
nice.
So, hey, thanks for hanging with us. Podcast at filmphotographyproject.com or podcast. I'm like losing it a little bit here. What's our email address?
Podcast at filmphotographyproject.com.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Trev.
Forgot my name.
We'll be back.
Stay alert. Do your work. Don't worry about the world going by. It doesn't mean that you can sit around and not do anything. You've got to get your butt in gear and do it. And don't take no for an answer. Translate those ideas to cinema or to a painting or to whatever. And figure out a way to get it done.
It's all in the past now.
Super amazing.